Hello everyone, welcome back yet again. In this session, we will discuss about competencies of rural areas. Competency is about doing something efficiently to produce the desired results. Well, in order to do something efficiently and effectively, we must have certain set of skills, and those skills can be both hard and soft skills. Friends, hard skills are those skills which we must have according to the market requirements. And market is very dynamic. It keeps on changing. There was a time when typists were in huge demand. Today there is no need of any typist. Today we need someone who is very much well versed with MS Office. So you can get that requirement of hard skill keeps on changing according to the technological changes, market demand, etc. But soft skills are those skills which are about your managerial skills, which are about your negotiation skills, how you deal with human, how you understand human, and how you do teamwork, and how judiciously you keep your point in front of your co-workers so that you can make yourself others understand properly and you too can understand them. That will lead to a solid teamwork, that will lead to the success of your business venture and of your enterprise. So let's discuss certain soft skills, because soft skills are permanent to a certain extent. They don't change according to the market changes and technological changes. So let's discuss certain soft skills which a rural entrepreneur must have. Innovative. Well, here innovation is not just about technological innovation. A rural entrepreneur must be socially innovative as well, because there are many social loopholes in many regions in rural areas, and those loopholes can be a great hindrance to your entrepreneurial journey. So if you can identify those loopholes and if you can do some social innovation over there, then you can eradicate those hindrances. Some of the social loopholes which we can often find in our rural areas are child marriage, dowry system, and gender inequality, due to which women don't get equal payment, due to which women suffer various health problems. They don't get access to education as much as their brothers and other male counterparts get. So these are certain social loopholes which you can find in rural areas, and it is very difficult to change human mindset, age-old traditions. So that's why you have to think something out of the box, something creative and innovative to change those social loopholes. And yes, technical know-how, this is a combination of both hard and soft skills, mostly hard skills. This is 21st century, then that's why we must remain technologically updated. And rural society and polity is one of its kind. So that's why before entering into rural areas, one must do a proper homework about rural politics, grassroots level politics, and about all those grassroots level influencers. One must try to understand all the political dynamics of rural areas before embarking entrepreneurial journey in rural areas, because you have to create stakeholders, you have to deal with them to establish your business venture over there from the legal perspectives at least. So that's why you must be aware of rural politics. You must be well acquainted with grassroots level leaders, with grassroots level influencers. And yes, empathetic, a rural entrepreneur must be empathetic as well, because when you will find when you will go to rural areas, you will find many people are in a very distressed condition. So in order to understand their situation, their plight, you have to be empathetic enough. Then only you can bring them under the ambit of your business venture. You can make them your stakeholders, your intrapreneurs, and in this way they will help you to start your entrepreneurial journey in the rural areas. social capital is one of the biggest asset of rural people. That's why a rural entrepreneur must have good networking ability. A rural entrepreneur must know how to create his her social capital, because as in previously in one of the sessions we have discussed, it is through your social guarantee you can get loans as a rural entrepreneur, especially if you are from rural areas, you are not that much financially sound, and those people take the guarantee that a person has taken the loan and she will return that at right time. So this is one of the way of using the social capital. There are many other ways of using social capital. When you will interact your rural stakeholders, you will understand. So that's why a rural entrepreneur must have the networking skills. And rural people are very much inclined towards their culture and tradition. They value and respect their culture and tradition a lot. So an entrepreneur must reciprocate in the same manner. An entrepreneur must value the rural culture and tradition. Yeah, there are certain things which an entrepreneur might find very strange, especially if that entrepreneur is from not rural areas. He she has just went to rural area to start the entrepreneurial journey. But before questioning anything, try to understand the scenario, why, try to understand that why they are valuing that particular ritual culture, what is the story behind it. That will also help you to think of innovative ideas if you find that certain things are not benefiting them much, both socially and economically. So before questioning anything, before interrupting and standing against anything, try to understand those things first, and also try to give them respect from the genuinely. And participatory approach is a must for starting rural entrepreneurial journey. If you are considering rural people, you are your primary stakeholders. Participatory approach means considering the ideas and suggestions of rural people in various rural programs and interventions. This will help an entrepreneur to increase the customer base, and eventually it will create a very strong awareness amongst the people of rural area about your offering. People of rural area will start valuing you, will start respecting you. Well, there are many ways and tools to conduct participatory approach, and we will do have a separate session where we will discuss about various participatory approach tools. But still, you people can do a secondary research on it before you come for the next session, participatory rural appraisal tools. Please do a secondary research on it before the next session, and also do a secondary research on farmers producers organizations, FPOs, and on cooperatives. One of the famous and most mainstream cooperative of India is Amul. So, my dear friends, please do a secondary research on FPOs and cooperatives and PRA tools before coming for the next session. So, in this session, we have briefly discussed some soft skills which a rural entrepreneur, especially if that entrepreneur is coming from somewhere else, not from any rural background, she must have certain set of soft skills in order to sustain in rural areas, and in order to carry a successful business venture. And yeah, please do be prepared for the next session, and till then, take care. Thank you.